Hello everyone. Ooh, I feel so I have a cold that I got from my sister, so I haven't been feeling well. So I missed yesterday's and the stream the day before. Yeah, because I was supposed to have Legend of Zelda Friday and Oblivion Thursday, and I just couldn't. I was so out of it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Let's see. Okay. Let me bring up the game. Vortex. I should pin this to my taskbar. Perfect. Hopefully it starts. I haven't opened it in a week. Perfect. I forgot where we left off. I think we were at home. Yep. Awesome. Alright. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we had to bring the golden claw to Lucan. And then I said I was going to steal it back because I wanted it for my collection. The golden claw. Alright, let's get Inigo.
What is on your mind? I'm right behind you.
Ugh. Okay. That horse is out of commission. Where did we have to go? Okay. Where's my torch? Here we go. This light mod really is nice. I honestly... Okay. Honestly, I considered disabling the immersive creatures mod because I was very stressed out. And normally I just play Skyrim on easy mode because I just like walking around, not having to like worry about too many things. And I'm just like, oh, what am I gonna get ambushed by tonight? And my game is set on novice, the easiest level. And they were still hard. I'd call it a skill issue on myself, but Jesus. I was like really struggling. Okay, we can put the torch away. What? 5:42 a.m. They're not even open yet. Wait, I can still go in? Ain't no way. How do I get off again? Nope, put it back. Okay.
You look smaller from up here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Wait, you mean this golden claw?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Cool. Now eventually we're gonna steal it back. I just have to remember. I'm not confident in my sneak skill right now, so I'm not gonna do it at the moment. Okay. Okay. Missing merchant? Received a note from the Jarl's steward regarding a missing person. Participate in a drinking contest with Sam Gwevin. I love that quest. It's so cool. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's back in White Run. Don't mind that. I mess up game controls all the time. I spent the last several hours playing Genshin and Honkai. And yeah. That's been my day so far. So this morning, me and my friends, we all planned a scheduled a Sunday pulling party. And like, to be honest, I wasn't too into wanting to pull for Sunday in Jingyuan, but my friends were doing it and I was like, what the fuck, like, let's just do it, it'll be good. And plus I rarely ever pull for anyone. And I think I ended up getting Sunday after 25 or maybe 35. And I think I got Jingyuan after 10. After my first 10 pull. That was pretty crazy. And I got their light cones. I think Sundays was after like, shit, it was either 10 or 20. And then for Jingyuan's, my first 10 pull, I got Japard. So we were very surprised. And then I ended up getting his light cone on my second 10 pull. Yeah, so yeah. I wasn't planning on getting them, so I don't have any materials for them. Speaking of Honkai, I need to update that in my ZZZ. Bruh.
Rain releases all the best smells.
I know, I was very, it didn't sense the desire factor, but then it ended up doing that for me, and I was like, okay. And after I got Sunday and Jingyuan, my friend was like, well, now you have to play seriously. You can't be a casual player anymore. Because all I've been doing is like, whenever I have the energy, I just go in and do my dailies and, you know, farm for regular materials. And then I just go about my day.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I was really only like, so in Honkai, I'm really only concentrating on trying to level up my ratio in Fushuan. And Fushuan was my last one that I got. I got her after 80 pulls. So if you remember when her banner was, that's how long ago I pulled for a character. Okay.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Yes, sir.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
A drinking contest? You don't stand a chance.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Sure.
I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
Oh no. Here we go.
Your turn.
Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
I know I missed Aventurine again, so I'm gonna go curl in a ball about that. Oh no.
And how about you?
A second drink. Easy enough.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
I think if you...
Wow, you've really done
I think
it.
if you zoom in on him,
Staff is
you can
yours.
actually see like his eyes are really weird. That's grape.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up.
Uh-oh.
That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
Oh my god. Inigo. Where am I? Blasphemer? Oh, my head.
Yes, your head hurts and you don't remember where you are. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
Was a man named Sam with me? I'm sorry, I don't even remember how I got here.
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
I feel terrible.
Did he drink too? Repair supplies. We need the following to repair the broken staff. Giant's toe, holy water, hag raven feather. Is that what he gave me when I was drunk? Giant's toe, holy water.
I suppose that'll do. Debella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you.
So, do you remember anything I said when I got here?
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Ask about Sam and the staff in Rorikstead. I have awoken from a night of debauchery with no idea what happened. Sam and the staff he promised me have disappeared. The priestesses of Debella have told me to ask about Sam and Rorikstead.
My friend, is your head screaming at you? Mine is screaming at me. Ow.
That's my friend. It's called a hangover. I have never experienced one before, nor do I ever want to. We're in Markarth? Jesus. I hate the city for real. It's like all stony and cliffy and...
Ugh. What was I drinking last night? Ugh.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Huh. I remember the first time you traveled to Markarth. One of the dudes outside is like, Markarth, safest hold in the what, in Skyrim? And then like I saw someone get murdered. Did that
jewelry for your journey home?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my wrist.
Oh.
Never should have come here.
Mercy.
Here we go. Yeah, so we're going to ignore that.
The Markarth City Guard has this all under control. There are no forsworn here.
Excuse me, my friend.
Okay, your horse is there. My horse is still at Whiterun. Oh boy. Actually, let me discover these places first.
What happened to you, Pop? The Forsworn have taken Trollskager mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Thank the Divines we survived that.
Those Forsworn were fierce fighters. Fiercer than I could have imagined.
Mama, can we talk? You know, about Papa?
Oh, sweetie. What would you like to know?
I don't know. What do you look like?
He had your soft face. And that silly grin you get when you've done something wrong. It's his too.
Maybe I will adopt a kid from Markarth this time. How far is... God damn it. Remove it. I guess it's not too far. Hey, goat. What's up?
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here, steed. We have trouble.
Okay. Now, do I cross the bridge?
This world is incessantly magnificent.
Yes, it is. Let's see. I don't think I have to. Yes, I do. Never mind. You see right here. Oh no. Hold on, Inigo. Let's go up the mountain. Maybe it'll help save us the trouble. Never fucking mind.
Protect yourself, steed. Run.
Ah! Oh god. Up. Okay, maybe not. I forgot to loot that other woman's body.
Never should have come here.
Ah!
Die, damn you! Like a bite of a flea.
Really? Inigo? Did he get stuck? Okay. Okay. Yeah, he got stuck. What are you doing? Oh!
Come on, you give me your best.
Oh no, he's stuck. Oh no, he is very stuck. No thanks. Really, dude? Out of all the places to land? Ooh. These bridges are very crudely made. Great Rider's Blade. Yay, salt pile. Where are they? Oh, I see them. No, I don't. Excuse me. Oh. Come on, really? Stop moving! Oh yeah, baby. Ah, I thought I could get... Thought I could get that.
I have killed tougher foes than you.
Is that Hag Raven? Oh my goodness. Hold on, Inigo. I got you. Oh, you got her. Oh, you got her. Okay. Take all these. Thank you. Dance in fire. Don't think I have that. Mead. Oh, yes, I will take these. We can probably look up there. Oh, I almost missed these. Spigot? What would I need that for? Can I actually play the drum? Wait! Fucking A. I got you!
Now you'll pay.
Okay. Think we're good. What the? Oh my god. Take that and that. Dwarven sword. Nope. Looks like there's a cave over there. Okay. Think we're good. I was hoping to find a Daedra heart, but I guess not. What's this over here? More camps. I did not know. Oh, hello. Eye of Saber Cat. Bosmer hood. That's cool. I can sell it. Increases magic resistance by 15%. Oh god. Hello. I'll take your toe and the void salts in the eye. Bosmer reinforced boots. Okay. Anything else? Damn. Take these. Thank you. Okay, now where the heck is the road? You might have to What's this over here? Oh, let's do a quick save here. Soyons?
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
The mine isn't safe? Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
Oh, okay. I'll handle those Draugr for you.
You're joking, right? Those bone walkers will tear you limb from limb. But if you want to get yourself killed, go ahead.
I'll take care of that later. Did you guys see that? Someone just fell from the sky. Is there a giant over there? Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, what is that? Goblin. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to hit Beast. Oh my god, I am not hitting him. Oh, poor Beast. Oh my god, it runs so fast. Oh my god. Did I run out of regular arrows? Oopsies. Oh no, I did. Oh my god, Beast. Holy shit. I got one bear pelt. Okay. Let us continue. That was, very eventful. Okay. Just have to get up these mountains. Ooh. Oh god. Ah! Ah! Why? Oh god. I'm gonna die. I was like, oh, it's okay. No, it is not.
I can take it. I swear I'll kill you.
I got this one.
I cannot bear
One did not die graciously.
Heavy painted body shield. Does it actually work? Where would the backpacks be kept? Backpack, backpack. I don't see it. Oh. Moldering ruins. Wow. A lot of stuff here. Clovian composite bow. Take on that. Do you guys leave any journals? That looks like it's it. Okay, I just want to see something. Oh God. Ooh. Ooh. Inigo, what are you doing? There's someone right there.
someone there?
Someone there? I knew it!
Cover is blown.
Master vampire.
I'll gut you like a horker!
That was an impressive kill.
Oh, thank you. Is that it? Yep. Steel club. Whoa. Use cooking pot? Ain't no way.
There is a time for sitting and a time for action. This is the latter.
Oh, there's more? Nope. Eh. Oh, honeycomb. Bloody tankard. I'll take that, thank you. More salt piles, nice. Eh. Troll fat. Nice. Okay. Almost forgot this chest here. Choking grasp? Whoa. Where is it? Choking grasp? Or here. Cool. Is there anything else? We should probably get some rest. Rest how long? Oh. Good old 8-hour nap. Okay. Are we good, Inigo? Are you good? Skeever tail. Salt pile. Might be the dead of night. Yep. I do not want to travel by night. Oh, we were so close. Should we? Yeah, I mean, why not? You know. Get my torch out. What is this? What's this? Oh. This looks like it would be one of the standing stones. Oh. Rorik's dead. Hey!
Be on the lookout for nocturnal predators.
I am. Okay, it says we have to ask around. Sir?
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
Eh? That sounds pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Find Gleda the goat. Did I say anything about where I left a staff? What happened with Gleda again? I'm a little fuzzy on that. Tell me everything and you won't end up like your goat. I need to find Sam and the staff in order to get Gleda back. I don't want to There we go.
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gleda to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
Oh, damn.
You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick? Go get her! At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feed she likes.
Staff?
You mentioned something like that when you were running off with my goat. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff.
Okay.
All right then.
Where is your goat? What time is it? It's 2 a.m. Okay.
I remember a little more now. You said, hey Inigo, I bet you that goat would make a lovely steed. That explains the sore tail.
What is it, Argonian?
Nothing.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the iron. Send someone over.
I'll just wait here. For 6 hours. I'm not going out there in the dark. Am I scared of cat? Yes. Do I give a shit?
My father,
No.
Malky, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
Okay, let's go get that goat. Oh god, it's a dragon. Might as well stay next to town so that the guards can take care of it. Nani? Oh! Wait. Oh my god. These controls. Hold on, I got you.
Maybe dead now. Where did it come from?
All my years of... Never seen such a thing.
They have a smell?
Today will be a good day. I can feel it in my fur.
I feel like I'm gonna die as soon as I try to get that goat. I can feel it in my scales. Quick save. Almost there. Oh shit. Oh no, What if the goat's dead? Uh-oh. Oh god! Inigo, you are absolutely badass. Whoops. Sleeping tree sap? Cool. totally had that handled. It was mostly Inigo. Gleda! Okay, now we gotta go back.
Come on, Gleda. I am sorry for my actions the last time we met. I now understand you are not a short horse. My apologies.
Almost there.
Come on, Gleda.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
I'm here.
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
Where's the goat? Gleda.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me. You talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me.
Here's your goat. Now can you help me retrace my steps?
Gleda! And not a scratch on her. Happy day! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun.
Oh no.
Even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there.
Now, what did I say about that staff?
You said a whole lot of nonsense about selling Gleda to hire a priestess for some big event. There was a bit of talk about some staff you had in safekeeping. Never said where, but you sure didn't have it with you.
It's raining. Hi, Den. Welcome in. Oh. Now we have to go to Whiterun.
I vaguely remember her quizzing me about being Khajiit. I may not have been entirely honest about our anatomy.
Eh? Like, what? What did you say? How far away is it? I'm fast traveling. Normally I don't, but I don't feel like making the journey.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Hard work.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Wait! Wait!
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot. Okay, how much do I owe you?
Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? It's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancé. Don't you even remember where you left her? And
oh no!
You told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove. I can see why she left you.
Hey! Ah! Find the wedding ring in Witchmist Grove? I don't care about the ring. Tell me what else I said. Seriously, let me pay you for the ring. I just need to get to the wedding. Please. What was that story about my fiancé?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Oh, what do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Oh. I thought you were gonna tell me about what Den said. Massive wings. I just need to get to the wedding. Please.
I'm sure your bride-to-be will tell you when and where the ceremony will be. If she still wants to marry you when you tell her you can't afford the ring.
Wait! Ah!
Farewell.
I didn't even know I had a fiancé. I have failed. Okay, what was I doing? Map. Where am I going? Why is it all the way over there? Do I fast travel? I'll fast travel. I forgot my horse. I was in White Run. Oh, look at that. And...
Vampire!
Oh, God. I thought we got these people already. Oh well. Low key, I forgot the horse fast travels with you. Okay, going east. Okay. It is very dark.
Riding. My steed is a law abiding. Write them down, pick them up, arrest the scum, have some fun, take a bribe, ruin the vibe. Law hide.
Nope. Mushrooms? Moira.
We are all dead.
Wedding ring. Value 0. Oh.
Gods, you were drunk. You can do better, my friend.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's sleep in this bed.
I think it is safe to say.
Response to Beto's speech.
You had a little more to drink than me.
Nothing. Okay, let's read the response to what? Beto's speech? How long is it? You're supposed to talk to Moira? Oh! I didn't know. In all my other playthroughs, I just killed her. Here. Let me go back to that load. Talking to Moira gives you a funnier outcome? Really? If the battle music would stop, that would be nice. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I have never talked to Moira before.
Darling, I've been waiting for you to return.
That's the fiancé!
Our love.
Actually, I was hoping to get the ring back.
What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you.
What? So I have to kill her anyway. Ow. Okay. I did not know. Interesting. Now you have to fight, but the dialogue is so good. I can't believe you missed it this whole time. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, and I have to level up. Let's read this. That's a lot. Response to Beto's speech by Malvisor, Battle Mage. On the 14th of last seed, an illusionist by the name of Bedivar Beto gave a very ignorant speech at the chantry of Julianos in the Imperial City. As ignorant speeches are hardly uncommon, there was no reason to respond to it. Unfortunately, he has since had the speech privately printed as Beto's speech to the battle mages, and it's received some small undeserved attention in academic circles. let us put his misconceptions to rest. Beto began his lecture with an occasionally factual account of famous battle mages from... What letter is that? Huh? Is that supposed to be a Z? What? I have no idea what that says. Blank Arctis. Tiber Septim's Imperial Battle Mage to Jagger Tharn. Uriel Septim's the 7th Imperial Battle Mage. His intent was to show that where it matters, the Battle Mage relies on other schools of magicka, not the School of Destruction, which is supposedly a Battle Mage's particular forte. Allow me first to dispute these so-called historical facts. I'm gonna say that's a Z? What? This is 3 to me. Arctis did not create the golem Numidium by spells of fucking English, mysticism and conjuration, as Beto alleges. The truth is that we don't know how Numidium was created, or if it was a golem or atronach in any traditional sense of those words. Uriel the 5th's battle mage, Hethoth, was not an imperial battle mage. He was simply a sorcerer in the employ of the Empire. Thus, which spells he cast in the various battles on Akavir are irrelevant, not to mention hearsay. Beto calls Empress Morihathas battle mage Wellock, an accomplished diplomat, but not a powerful student of the School of Destruction. I congratulate Beto on correctly identifying an Imperial battle mage, but there are many written examples of Wellock's skill in the School of Destruction. The sage Celeris, for example, wrote extensively about Wellock, casting the vampiric cloud on the rebellious army of Black Rose, causing their strength and skill to pass on to their opponents. What is this but an impressive example of the School of Destruction? Beto rather pathetically includes Jagger Tharn in his Jagger Tharn. When I pronounce it like that, if you guys know about the movie The Iron Giant, and do you remember when what was his name? But the FBI agent, he's like, what kind of a name is Hogarth? And he's like making fun of Hogarth's name and going, Hogarth. He's like doing those crazy expressions. That's what I feel like whenever I'm trying to like pronounce these names. In his list of underachieving battle mages, to use an insane traitor as an example of rational behavior is an untenable position. What would Beto prefer? That Tharn use the School of Destruction to destroy Tamriel by a more traditional means? Beto uses his misrepresentation of history as the basis for his argument. Even if he had found 4 excellent examples from history of battle mages... Hold on. Okay. History of battle mages casting spells outside their school, and he didn't. He would only have anecdotal evidence, which isn't enough to support an argument. I could easily find 4 examples of illusionists casting healing spells, or Nightblades teleporting. There is a time and a place for everything. Beto's argument built on this shaky ground is that the School of Destruction is not a true school. He calls it narrow and shallow, as an avenue of study, and its students impatient with megalomaniacal tendencies. How can one respond to this? Someone who knows nothing about casting a spell of destruction, criticizing the school for being too simple? Summarizing the school of destruction as learning how to do the maximum amount of damage in the minimum amount of time is clearly absurd, and he expounds on his ignorance by listing all the complicated factors studied in his own school of illusion. Allow me to respond to list the factors studied in the school of destruction. The means of delivering the spell matter more in the school of destruction than any other school, whether it is cast at a touch, at a range, in concentric circles, or cast once to be triggered later. What forces must be reined in to cast the spell? Fire, lightning, or frost? And what are the advantages and dangers of each? What are the responses from different targets from the assault of different spells of destruction? What are the possible defenses, and how may they be assailed? What environmental factors must be taken into consideration? What are the advantages of a spell of delayed damage? Beda suggests that the school of destruction cannot be subtle, yet he forgets about all the curses that fall under the mantle of the school, sometimes affecting generation after generation in subtle yet sublime ways. The School of Alteration is a distinct and separate entity from the School of Destruction, and Bedo's argument that they should be merged into one is patently ludicrous. He insists, again, a man who knows nothing about the schools of alteration and destruction is the one insisting this, that damage is part of the changing of reality dealt with by the spells of alteration. The implication is that levitation, to list a spell of alteration, is a close cousin of shockbolt, a spell of destruction. It would make as much sense to say that the school of alteration, being all about the actuality of change, should absorb the school of illusion, being all about the appearance of change. It certainly isn't a coincidence that a master of the school of illusion cast this attack on the school of destruction. Illusion is, after all about masking the truth. That's cool.
Gods, you were drunk. You can do better, my friend.
Shut up, Inigo. Okay. We gotta go return this to Isolda. And I'm not gonna travel, so... Yes, fast travel to Whiterun. I forgot some of the books in this game talk about the new medium. The methods of casting mentioned in that book is how magic worked in the older game. Gotcha. Isolda!
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics.
I wonder if the wedding ring says anything. Just a regular ring, okay.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Here's the ring.
Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. I know how excited you were for the wedding. You kept saying it would be a huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests.
Oh.
Farewell.
I have awoken from a night of debauchery with no idea what happened. Sam and the staff he promised me have disappeared. Isolda in Whiterun has told me to look for Sam in Morvenskar.
Farewell.
You tried
Let's see. Where is that? Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay. We can go back to this cave. Alright. is this house over here? Maybe like a hunter's house? No! Ah! I was not expecting to see a bear. Actually, there might be a note there. You know what I forgot to do? Make some trades back in Whiterun. Oh. Wait. Oh no. Fishing map. Yay. Let's take it. Oh, look at all these books. Take that too. A minor maze. Okay. The Hope of the Redoran. Redoran? Biography of Baron Zaya. Do I have that? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Treasure map? Man, that sucks though. Thank you.
Okay, watch my back.
Wait. Wait.
Whatever you say.
I Right here. Okay.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Yeah, we're going. Okay. Now I have to find my horse. I thought that was my horse. Where is my horse? I parked the car somewhere. Okay, here she is. How far away am I? This is what happens when I get distracted. Is that a bridge? Oh yeah, we can go to that bridge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Windhelm Stables. You know, since we're here, we could just... you know, discover the hold. I.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Oh, that poor woman. Let me level up real quick. Let's go with stamina. What should I do? Ooh. Okay, I want to try that out. And the universe listens, can bribe guards to ignore crimes. Sells items for 20% more. Your intimidation attempts are 4 times as likely to succeed. Sure, why not? Hey, Nico.
Watch out, some Greyskin doesn't pick pocket.
Man, come on.
Peddle your hatred elsewhere, you intolerant idiot.
We don't want your kind
A few septims.
Your mouth will be the death of you. Go, before I shut it forever.
Ain't no way.
Doesn't bite. Just leave me alone.
Moron.
Bro. Inigo just shut that guy down. I love him.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
Oh god. This guy really has nothing better to do.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here. Somewhere.
Can I spend the night?
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Susanna girl who works here. She is
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Susanna girl?
Let me know if there's anything else.
Let me give you some room. I am in your way. I am sorry.
No problem. Susanna? I want to see who this Susanna girl is. Aw, this is a neat little room.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Thanks.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Wow. Susanna. This girl?
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
God damn! I can see why.
Now, more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
That's what I'm saying. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
I'll just take a honey nut treat.
See you around, my beauty.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nico. Any thoughts?
If you want to have a chat, maybe we should take a seat. My tongue wags more when I am not using my legs.
Sure.
Go ahead, ask away.
Do you want to relax here for a bit?
Good idea. You should take a break too. You deserve it.
Mm-hmm. What do I have on? Open helmet.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
The butcher!
You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
The corner club in the Grey Quarter. I see. Inigo called her Wicked Pretty, and her name is actually Susanna the Wicked. Hey, Inigo, come here. He's too busy checking her out.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Bro is just checking her out.
We'll drive out the empire from the
Inigo, what you doing?
with our blood and our steel we will.
What is on your mind?
Mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
Tell me more about your past.
My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
You must have had a very interesting childhood.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family.
That's so cute. The Dark Elves called their taverns corner clubs. Oh. Tell me more about your past.
I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
That's a bit extreme. You could have killed someone. I'm glad. Serves the little outs right.
Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness.
For real. Okay, I want to ask you something else.
Fire away.
Let's talk about talking.
Okay.
You have less idle chit-chat. Rather you didn't talk with other people. Don't bother trying to fight quietly when I'm sneaking. Think about the people you like to talk to. Maybe you're forgetting someone. What? Nah, I'm good. To ask you something else.
You have my full attention.
Okay, we're done.
All right. You know where I am. Do not forget about me, please.
I won't.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Camp Arth Hall.
Oh.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Be on the lookout. Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it.
Why, you got a crush on him? One of Inigo's parents was an Argonian. Oh, that's cool. Laughing?
What do you need?
Nothing.
Farewell.
How about you?
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Ugh, I don't even want to talk to this guy.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Oh my god. You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
Why do you hate the Dark Elves?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on.
All right. Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. What was that?
Those fools are actually...
This is an ode to Skyrim's sons and daughters. The Stormcloak. Our hero brings a warrior's heart.
Yeah, that's right.
I tell you, the dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the dragon.
That wasn't a fair swing.
You lost. Give me my money.
Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend.
I made
Me?
my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
I think I hired this guy once before. The sad thing is, the Dark Elves are there because the fucking volcano in Morrowind exploded, and they couldn't live there anymore. Oh no! That sucks. Damn. Time to bring me my money. I can take the drum for free?
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you the...
Okay, that's deep. 8 hours. Mm-hmm.
Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the dragon.
Okay. Let's go get Inigo. Oh, the light. I like it.
Yes, my friend.
Follow me.
Yes, let us go.
Dragonborn comes for the darkness.
But also kind of a good thing because it helped end their massive countrywide enslavement of the Khajiit and Argonians. Okay. Okay. That's good. Oh, how long have we been going for? An hour 40. Okay. Okay, I think I have to take this road. Cross the bridge. And then there should be a path leading up. Okay, what about here? Yep, looks like we're going the right way. I've been experiencing really bad stomach aches lately. I don't know why. This way? Yep. Oh boy. Hello! We are... Oh my god. I have nothing equipped. Wait. Quick save. We can sneak. I guess.
Cover me. I am going. Your cover is blown.
I. Wow. Hooded worshipper robes. Conjure undying ghost. Is that it? Ew, a zombie. Whoa, look at those robes. Wow, look at all the wine. Jesus. They really like to party. I went shopping earlier today, and I was a little upset because I couldn't find my favorite wine. It's like a cheap $10 bottle, but like, honestly, I'm kind of scared to experiment with tasting other wines because I'm just like, well, you know, what if it's gross? And then it would be a waste. There's nothing there. Okay. And you go, I don't even know why you bothered to bring your horse. Okay, I guess it's nothing else. Then you give it to an auntie? Oh, my aunties aren't like that. Wow. Take all this, thank you. Mead, wine, wow. I can make a few things.
Do you really have to do that now? Yeah?
I just love to hear him complain. Then use it to make a mixed drink.
night. What do I do?
You
I
work the forge.
Why do they need me to do this? We use magic, not weapons. I swear, they're making me do this for a laugh. At least I'm not dealing with the prisoner down below.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about what goes on down there.
I bet Naris gets a kick out of it. Nasty fella he is.
You'd better quiet down before you end up there. Then I'd have to work the forge.
This sounds like sibling arguments. Well, now he doesn't have to work the forge anymore. Wait, don't I have a spell? Or... No. I thought I had the soul captured thing. I guess not. Oh well. Oh. Oh, yes, thank you. Cherim's heart. Sure, why not? You can read that later. Oh my goodness! There's bottles everywhere. Wow. Nothing over here, I don't think. Nope. Okay. Let's see what's in door number 2. Never mind. Let's see what's in door number 3. Scary hallway. More empty wine bottles. More bottles. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna take your gold. Are they waiting? Is like sitting up there? Eh? That's so creepy. Wait. Where the hell? Ah! I did not think there'd be so many of them. Okay. Okay. Totally had that.
Get married here? What were we drinking? Sanity repellent?
I know, right? Oh, look at all these books. Take Amulet of Kings. Take Songs of the Return. Take Fall from Glory. Take Argonian Account Book. Take Oh, the Argonian Account. Killing Before You're Killed. Take Oh, what's this? Oh. No! I didn't want to go yet. Take me back. I guess we just have to go through with it. Local goddess surprised when she barges into a hideout for a bunch of mages. Gets magicked. I mean, it's not that. I'm just saying I didn't know there would be so many of them. Oh, look at that. Search.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
It was quite a trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
It's really nice here. I have all the things I needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
Look at him. He looks fantastic.
Need something?
Who are you?
I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery. I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff than this waste of flesh.
Hey. Why did you choose me?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through. But you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Okay. Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Inigo?
We survived a drunken night with a Daedric Prince. Wow. We know how to have a good time, my friend. Or so the evidence suggests.
Let's keep the events of that night between us, okay? Or at least we can remember the aftermath. That was quite an adventure.
Yes.
Wait.
I will not mention the Hagraven, and you will forget about the goat.
What goat?
Precisely. Now, fancy a drink? I am joking. My liver would never forgive me.
It's got good humor. Yeah, so I still had loot to get. Damn you, Sanguine. Where is he? Where is he? Sad they didn't keep him as a big fat red demon jolly man. Oh no, what did they do? They made Sanguine a generic hot Daedra. Oh. Well, I mean, isn't that the form that he chose to be in? He's like, nah, I don't want to be this jelly man. I'll be this hot guy. Wait a second. Okay. All that for 15 gold? Oh my god. Shut up, Inigo. Shit. Here we go. Ooh, look at all that. 3 flawless amethysts for Talon J. Okay, great. And we can't go back to that place, right? It is so dark in here.
Here we go.
It said it was cleared.
Your substance. That's your best, huh?
Sensed fur.
Healing hand. Oh. Oh, that's what I needed for that other guy. I still feel bad. The one who was dying on the log. But I used up all my healing potions. And then I didn't have that healing hands spell. Thief of Virtue. The ruins of Kamelze. Talos Mistake. Amulet of Kings, Cold the Dragon, Brief History of the Empire. Songs of the Return, Volume 56? Dwemer Inquiries 1. Okay. Technically, yes. But in all other games, he's just this big, fat, jolly demon man, and I kind of love that. It's cool. Fuck human beauty standards. He's here for a good time. Damn, we can't go back? What if I wanted to go back? Oh! Fast healing, yes. Take me back. 2, 3 jumps. Okay, it didn't work. This was his throne? Lame. Sucky view. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. Looks like I didn't. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's fast travel back to Whiterun. Sell what we need to sell. Go back home. Store things. Did I miss this? No, I didn't. Map. To Whiterun. Ah. Okay,
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Hello, my bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
let's see. Do you have any bolts? Or do I have to craft them myself? Looks like I need to craft them myself. That's okay.
Thank you very much for your business.
Nocturnal.
A chance to prove my honor. I seem to be They did not know who they were messing with.
For sure. My own little garden. That's so cute. Alright, let's go in. Okay.
What is on your mind? Of course. What do you want to know? Yes, thank you. I will try to be a good guest.
I actually really like using this. Okay, whatever you do, don't use the giant's toe or ice wraith teeth, right? Or is it something else? Because I remember I had to... It was a quest. Yeah, I need one more ice wraith teeth for Maurice. 3 flawless amethyst for Talon J. Fire salts. I need to find fire salts. Okay. Whoa. Demolition job. All destruction spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of sneak if the target is not detecting the caster. 2% for rune spells. Sneak attack. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attacks with any other weapon or fist deal 25% more damage. Fog of War. Sneaking is 15% more effective against targets that are in combat with you, or 30% if they are in combat with someone else. Sprinting while sneaking executes a silent forward roll. Tripwire. Grants the tripwire power. At will, places a tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by it to the floor. That's cool. Spot detection. Grants the spot detection power. At will, outlines all humanoids within 150 feet that are detecting you with a green glow. Lasts 30 seconds. That's cool. I like this one. Okay. It's kind of stupid to do that on Inigo. Shall we read some books? 2 more books. Okay. I don't think we read this one. Okay, let's do it. Thief of Virtue. Let me tell the tale of the Thief of Virtue. In the land of Hammerfell, in the city of Such, there lived a baron who was quite wealthy. He was a noted collector of rare coins. The Baroness, Veronique, found the whole thing quite tedious. However, she did appreciate the lifestyle that the baron's wealth provided. Ravius Tyrannus, okay, was a noted thief. He claimed to be a master thief in the mythical guild of thieves. However, that was most likely just braggadocio? Words. This font makes it very hard to read words. The only known thieves' guild was wiped out over 450 years ago. Ravius decided that the Baron should share his wealth. Specifically, he should share it with Ravius. The wily thief crept into the Baron's castle one night, intending to do just that. The walls of the castle were noted for their height and unscalability. Ravius cleverly used an arrow of penetration to affix a rope at the top of the battlements. Once on the battlements, he had to evade the Baron's guards. By hiding in the shadows of the crenellations, he was able to work his way to the keep undetected. Entering the keep was child's play for a thief of his caliber. However, a cunning lock with no less than 13 pins protected the private quarters of the Baron. Ravius broke only 9 lockpicks to open it. Wow. Using only a fork, a bit of string, and a wineskin. He disabled the 7 traps guarding the Baron's coin collection. Oh, okay. Truly, Ravius was a master among thieves. With the coins safely in his grasp, Ravius began his escape only to find the way blocked. The Baron had found the open door and was raising the guard to scour the castle. Ravius fled deeper into the castle, one step ahead of the questing guards. His only way out led through the boudoir of Baroness Veronique. He entered to find the lady preparing for bed. Now it should be said that at this point, that Ravius was noted for his handsome looks, while the Baroness was noted for her plainness. Both of these facts were immediately recognized by each of the pair. "Dost thou come to plunder my virtue?" asked the lady, all a-tremble. Nay, fair lady," Ravius said, thinking quietly. "Plunder be a harsh term to ply upon such a delicate flower as your virtue. I see thou hast made off with mine husband's precious coins." Ravius looked deeply into her eyes and saw the only path by which he would escape this night with his life. It would require a double sacrifice. "Though these coins are of rarest value, I have now found a treasure that is beyond all value," Ravius said smoothly. "Ooh! Tell me, oh, beauteous one, why does thy husband set 7 deadly traps around these tawdry coins? but only a simple lock upon the door of his virtuous wife. Ignis protects these things that are dearest to him, Veronique replied with ire. I would give all the gold in my possession to spend but a moment basking in your radiance. Oh, oh my goodness! With that, Ravius set down the coins he had worked so hard to steal. The Baroness swooned into his arms. When the captain of the guard asked to search her quarters, she hid Ravius most skillfully. She turned over the coins, claiming the thief dropped them when he fled out the window. With that sacrifice made, Ravius steeled himself for the second. He robbed the lady of her virtue that night. He robbed her of it several times. Wow! Okay? He robbed her of it several times, lasting well into the wee hours of the morning. Exhausted, yet sated, he stole away in the pre-dawn hours. Wow, that was spicy! Oh! Okay, let me in. Amazing. And that was Thief of Virtue. Okay. Let's read another. The Amulet of Kings, maybe? Yeah, I don't think we've read this one. Homie was like, oh no, the only way I'll survive this ordeal is to have hours and hours of amazing sex. Oh no. Oh god. The Amulet of Kings by Wenengris Monhana. In the first years of the First Era, a powerful race of elves called the Aelids, or the Heartland High Elves, ruled central Tamriel with an iron hand. The high and haughty Aelite. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Aelids? Aelids? Oh hey, you know about that thing now because you're playing Oblivion. Yeah! Relied on their patrons, the treacherous Daedra lords, to provide armies of Daedra and dead spirits. With these fearless magical armies, the Aelids, Aelids, as in like lids for a container. Aelids, like that. The Aelids preyed without mercy upon the younger races of men, slaughtering or enslaving them at their whim. Aelids. On half of the suffering human races, Saint Alicia? I know you told me how to pronounce this name, and I like completely forgot. The first in the line of Cyrodiils sought the aid of Akatosh, the dragon god of time, and the ruler of the noble Aedra. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Alessia, okay. From his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with his blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their armies, the Aedra-loving Aelids. In token of this covenant, Akatosh gave to Alessia and her descendants the Amulet of Kings and the eternal dragon fires of the Imperial City. Thus does Alessia become the first gem in the Cyrodiilic Amulet of Kings. The gem is the red diamond in the middle of the amulet. This is a symbol of the Empire, and later taken as a symbol of the Septim line. It is surrounded by 8 other gems, one for each of the divines. So long as the Empire shall maintain its worship of Akatosh and his kin, and so long as Alessia's heirs shall bear the Amulet of Kings, Akatosh and his divine kin maintain a strong barrier between Tamriel and Oblivion, so that mortal man need never again fear the devastating summoned hosts of the Daedra Lords. But if the Empire should slacken in its dedication to the 9 divines, or if the blood of Alessia's heirs should fail, then shall the barriers between Tamriel and the Daedric realms fall, and Daedra worshippers might summon lesser Daedra and undead spirits to trouble the races of men. This story is why I don't like that they made the Dragonborn a Nord thing, being bound to the way of the voice. This lore you read had nothing to do with dragon shouting. The Dragonborn was this. Oh! Gotcha. What's that book called? The Amulet of Kings. The shouting thing was a separate lore tied to Nords, and they were called the Tongues, and the shouts were a gift from the Nord goddess Kinnereth. Oh, cool. Okay, let's read another. Ruins of Kamelze. Okay, let me get a drink and then I'll start. Okie dokie. Kinnereth blessed the tongues with her breath so they could shout down the walls of their enemies. And there was even one tongue who would eat mug, then spit it back out as the undead. What? Whoa. Oh, eat mud. Wow. The Ruins of Kamelze by Rollard Nordson. With the acclamations of the Fellows of the Imperial Society still ringing in my ears, I decided to return to Morrowind immediately. It was not without some regrets that I bade farewell to the flesh pots of the Imperial City, but I knew that the wonders I had brought back from Raelid Mackay had only scratched the surface of the Dwemer ruins in Morrowind. Even more spectacular treasures were out there, I felt, just waiting to be found, and I was eager to be off. I also had before me the salutary example of the poor bannerman, who was still dining out on his single expedition to Black Marsh 20 years ago. That would never be me, I vowed. With my letter from the Empress in hand, this time I would have the full cooperation of the Imperial authorities. No more need to worry about attacks from superstitious locals. But where should I look next? The ruins at Kamelze were the obvious choice. Unlike Raelid Mackay, getting to the ruins would not be the problem. Also known as the Cliff City, Kemalze lies on the mainland side of the Vardenfell Rift, sprawling down the sheer coastal cliff. Travelers from the east coast of Vardenfell often visit the site by boat, and it can also be reached overland from the nearby villages without undue hardship. Once my expedition had assembled with Seda Nin, with the usual tedious complications involved in operating in this half-civilized land, we set out for the village of Marag, near the ruins, where we hoped to hire a party of diggers. My interpreter, Tuan Panai, an unusually jolly fellow for a dark elf, who I had hired in Seda Nin at the recommendation of the local garrison commander, assured me that the local villagers would be very familiar with Kemalze, having looted the site for generations. Incidentally, Tenpenny, as we soon came to call him, to his constant amusement, proved invaluable, and I would recommend him without hesitation to any of my colleagues who are planning similar expeditions to the wilds of Morrowind. At Marag, we ran into our first trouble. The hetman of the village, a reserved, elegant old fellow, seemed willing to cooperate, but the local priest, a representative of the absurd religion they have here, worshipping something called the Tribunal, who they claim actually live in the palaces in Morrowind, was fervently against us excavating the ruins. He looked likely to sway the villagers to his side with his talk of religious taboos, but I waved the Empress's letter under his nose and mentioned something about my friend, the garrison commander at Seda Nin, and he quieted right down. No doubt this was just a standard negotiating tactic, arranged among the villagers to increase their pay. In any event, once the priest had stalked off muttering to himself, no doubt calling down curses upon the heads of the foreign devils, we soon had a line of villagers eager to sign in on the expedition. While my assistant was out working for the mundane details of contracts, supplies, etc., Master Arum and I rode onto the ruins. By land, they can only be reached using narrow paths that wind down the face of the cliff from above, where any misstep threatens to send one tumbling into the sea foaming about the jagged rocks below. The city's original entrance to the surface must have been in the part of the city to the northeast. The part that fell into the sea long ago when the eruption of Red Mountain created this mind-bogglingly vast crater. After successfully navigating the treacherous path, we found ourselves in a large chamber, open to the sky on one side, disappearing into the darkness on the other. As we stepped forward, our boots crunched on piles of broken metal, as common in dwarven ruins as potsherd in other ancient sites. This was obviously where the looters brought their finds from deeper levels, stripping off the valuable outer castings of the dwarven mechanisms and leaving their innards here. Easier than lugging the intact mechanisms back up to the top of the cliff. I laughed to myself, thinking of the many warriors unwittingly walking around Tamriel with pieces of dwarven mechanisms on their backs. For that, of course, is what most dwarven armor really is, just the armored shells of ancient mechanical men. I sobered when I thought of how exceedingly valuable an intact mechanism would be. This place was obviously full of dwarven devices, judging from the litter covering the floor of this vast chamber. Or had been, I reminded myself. Looters had been working over this site for centuries. Just the casing alone would be worth a small fortune, sold as armor. Most dwarven armor is made of mismatched pieces of various devices, hence its reputation for being bulky and unwieldy. But a matched set from an intact mechanism is worth more than its weight in gold, for the pieces all fit together smoothly, and the wearer hardly notices the bulk. Of course, I had no intention of destroying my finds for armor, no matter how valuable. I would bring it back to the Society for Scientific Study. I imagined the astonished cries of my colleagues as I unveiled it at my next lecture, and smiled again. I picked up a discarded gear from the piles at my feet. It still gleamed brightly, as if new made, the dwarven alloys resisting the corrosion of time. I wonder what secrets remained hidden in the maze of chambers that lay before me, defying the efforts of looters, waiting to gleam again in the light they had not seen in long eons. Waiting for me, it remained only to find them. With an impatient gesture to Master Arum to follow, I strode forward into the gloom. Master Arum, Tenpenny, and I spent several days exploring the ruins, while my assistant set up camp at the top of the cliff and hauled supplies and equipment from the village. I was looking for a promising area to begin excavation. A blocked passage or corridor untouched by looters that might lead to completely untouched areas of the ruins. We found 2 such areas early on, but soon discovered that the many winding passages bypassed the blockage and gave access to the rooms behind. Nonetheless, even these outer areas, for the most part stripped clean of artifacts by generations of looters, were full of interest to the professional archaeologist. Behind a massive bronze door, burst from its hinges by some ancient turmoil of the earth, we discovered a large chamber filled with exquisite wall carvings, which impressed even the jaded Tenpenny, who claimed to have explored every dwarven ruin in Morrowind. They seemed to depict an ancient ritual of some kind, with a long line of classically bearded dwarven elders processing down the side walls, all seemingly bowing to the giant form of a god carved into the front wall of the chamber, which was caught in the act of stepping forth from the crater of a mountain in a cloud of smoke or steam. According to Master Arum, there are no known depictions of dwarven religious rituals, so this was an exciting find indeed. I set a team to work prying the carved panels from the wall, but they were unable to even crack the surface. On closer examination, the chamber appeared to be faced with a metallic substance, with the texture and feel of stone impervious to any of our tools. I considered having Master Arum try his blasting magic on the walls, but decided that the risk of destroying the carvings was too great. Much as I would have preferred to bring them back to the Imperial City, I had to settle for taking rubbings of the carvings. If my colleagues in the Society showed enough interest, I was sure a specialist could be found, perhaps a master alchemist, who could find a way to safely remove the panels. I found another curious room at the top of a long winding stair, barely passable due to the fall of rubble from the roof. At the top of the stair was a domed chamber with a large, ruined mechanism at its center. Painted constellations were still visible in some places on the surface of the dome. Master Arum and I agree that this must have been some kind of observatory, and the mechanism was therefore the remains of a dwarven telescope. To remove it from the ruins down the narrow stairway would require its complete disassembly, which fact no doubt had preserved it from the attention of looters. So I decided to leave it in the place for the time being. The existence of this observatory suggested, however, that this room had once been above the surface. Closer examination of the structure revealed that this was indeed a building, not an excavated chamber. The only other doorways from the room were completely blocked, and careful measurements from the top of the cliff to the entry room, and then to the observatory, revealed that we were still more than 250 feet below the present ground level. A sobering reminder of the forgotten fury of Red Mountain. This discovery led us to focus our attention downwards. Since we now knew approximately where the ancient surface lay, we could rule out many of the higher blocked passages. One wide passage, impressively flanked with carven pillars, particularly drew my interest. It ended in a massive rockfall, but we could see where looters had begun and then abandoned a tunnel through this debris. With my team of diggers and Master Arms Madri to assist, I believed we could succeed where our predecessors had failed. Therefore, I set my team of dark elves to work on clearing the passage, relieved finally to be beginning the real exploration of Kemelze. Soon, I hoped, my boots would be stirring up dust that had lain undisturbed since the dawn of time. With this exciting prospect before me, I may have driven my diggers a bit too hard. Tenpenny reported that they were beginning to grumble about the long days and that some were talking of quitting. Knowing from experience that nothing puts heart back into these dark elves like a taste of the lash, I had the ringleaders whipped and the rest confined to the ruins until they had finished clearing the passageway. Thanks Stendar for my foresight in requisitioning a few legionnaires from Sedanin. They were sullen at first, but with the promise of an extra day's wages when they broke through, they soon set to work with a will. While these measurements may sound harsh to my readers back in the comforts of civilization, let me assure you that there is no other way to get these people to stick to a task. Oh my god! Oh, this is long. The blockage was much worse than I had first thought, and in the end, it took almost 2 weeks to clear the passage. The diggers were as excited as I was when their picks finally broke through the far end into emptiness, and we shared a round of the local liquor together, a foul concoction in truth, to show that all was forgiven. I could hardly restrain my eagerness as they enlarged the hole to allow entry into the chamber beyond. Would the passage lead to entire new levels of the ancient city, filled with artifacts left by the vanished dwarves? Or would it be only a dead end, some side passage leading nowhere? My excitement grew as I slid through the hole and crouched for a moment in the darkness beyond. From the echoing sounds of the stones rattling beneath my feet, I was in a large room, perhaps very large. I stood up carefully and unhooded my lantern. As the light flooded the chamber, I looked around in astonishment. Here there were wonders beyond even my wildest dreams. As the light from my lamp filled the chamber beyond the rockfall, I looked around in astonishment. Everywhere was the warm glitter of dwarven alloys. I had found an untouched section of the ancient city. My heart pounding with excitement, I looked around me. The room was vast, the roof soaring up into darkness beyond the reach of my lamp. The far end lost in shadows, with only a tantalizing glimmer, hinting at treasures not yet revealed. Along each wall stood rows of mechanical men, intact, except for one oddity. Their heads had been ritually removed and placed on the floor at their feet. This could mean only one thing. I had discovered the tomb of a great dwarven noble, maybe even a king. Burials of this type had been discovered before, most famously by Ransom's expedition to Hammerfell. But no completely intact tomb had ever been found, until now. Wow! But if this was truly a royal burial, where was the tomb? I stepped forward gingerly, the rows of headless bodies standing silently as they had for eons, their disembodied eyes seeming to watch me as I passed. I had heard wild tales of the curse of the dwarves, but had always laughed it off as superstition. But now, breathing the same air as the mysterious builders of the city, which had lain undisturbed since the cataclysm that spelled their doom, I felt a twinge of fear. There was some power here. I felt something malevolent that resented my presence. I stopped for a moment and listened. All was silent. Except it seemed I heard a faint hiss, regular as breathing. I fought down a sudden urge of panic. I was unarmed, not thinking of danger in my haste to explore past the blocked passage. Sweat dripped down my face as I scanned the gloom for any movement. The room was warm. I suddenly noticed, much warmer than the rest of the labyrinth thus far. My excitement returned. Could I have found a section of the city still connected to a functioning steam grid? Pipes ran along the walls, as in all sections of the city. I walked over and placed my hand on one. It was hot, almost too hot to touch. Now I saw that, in places where the ancient piping had corroded, small jets of steam were escaping, the sound I had heard. I laughed at my own credulity. I now advanced quickly to the far end of the room, giving a cheerful salute to the ranks of mechanical soldiers who had appeared so menacingly only moments before. I smiled with triumph as the light swept back into the darkness of centuries to reveal the giant effigy of a dwarven king standing on raised dais, his metal hand clutching his rod of office. This was the prize indeed. I circled the dais slowly, admiring the craftsmanship of the ancient dwarves. The Golden King stood 20 feet tall under a freestanding domed cupola. His long sword upswept beard. Sword? Why did I say sword? His long, upswept beard, jutting forward proudly at his glittering metal eyes, seemed to follow me. But my superstitious mood had passed, and I gazed benevolently on the old dwarven king. My king, as I had already begun to think of him. I stepped onto the dais to get a better look at the sculpted armor. Suddenly, the eyes of the figure opened, and it raised a mailed fist to strike. I leaped to one side as the golden arm came crashing down, striking sparks from the steps where I had stood a moment before. With the hiss of steam and the whir of gears, the giant figure stepped ponderously out from under its canopy and strode towards me with frightening speed, its eyes tracking me as I scrambled backwards. I dodged behind a pillar as the fist whistled down again. I had dropped my lantern in the confusion, and now I crept into the darkness outside the pool of light, hoping to slip between the headless mechanisms and thus escape to the safety of the passageway. Where had the monster gone? You would think that a 20-foot golden king would be hard to miss, but he was nowhere to be seen. The guttering lamp only illuminated a small part of the room. He could be hiding anywhere in the gloom. I crawled faster. Without warning, the dim ranks of dwarven soldiers in front of me went flying as the monstrous guardian loomed before me. He had cut off my escape. As I dodged backwards, blow after blow whistled down as the implacable machine followed me relentlessly, driving me into the far corner of the room. At last, there was nowhere left for me to go. My back was to the wall. I glared up at my foe, determined to die on my feet. The huge fist lifted for one final blow. Ugh, my throat. So much reading. The room blazed with sudden light. Bolts of purple energy crackled across the metal carapace of the dwarven monster, and it halted, half turning to meet this new threat. Master Aram had come. I was about to raise a cheer when the giant figure turned back to me, unharmed by the lightning bolt hurled by Master Aram. Determined to destroy this first intruder, I shouted out, "Steam! Steam!" as the giant raised his fist to crush me into the floor. There was a hiss and a gust of bitter cold, and I looked up. The monster was now covered with a shell of ice, frozen in the very moment of dispatching me. Master Aram had understood. I leaned against the wall with relief. The ice cracked above me. The giant golden king stood before me, the shell of ice falling away, his head swiveling towards me in triumph. There was no stopping this dwarven monstrosity, but then the light faded from his eyes, and his arms dropped to his sides. The magical frost had worked, cooling its steam-driven energy. As Master Aram and the diggers crowded around me, congratulating me on my narrow escape, my thoughts drifted. I imagined my return to the Imperial City, and I knew that this would be my greatest triumph yet. How could I possibly top this find? Perhaps it was time to move on, recovering the fabled Eye of Argonia. Now that would be a coup. I smiled to myself, reveling in the glory of the moment, but already planning my next adventure. Wow, that's so cool. Go you. Ugh, my throat. I think it's done for. I think I'll keep it here for... I'll stop it here for tonight. Let me get some rest, so that way we're good for next time. Awesome! Okay. Yes, this is very nice. Let us save. Perfect. Okay, Den said, I don't know why they changed it to be a dragon language.
Mr. Dragonfly is glad to have us as his friends. We feel the same way, Mr. Dragonfly.
Oh. Dragon language added all this dragon cult enslavement of Nord lore. The Breath of Kinnereth was way cooler angle, and tied much more closely to the Nord gods and universe. Yeah, that's really weird how they switched it up.
A cat and a lizard setting the world right together. We are the stuff of legend.
For real. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Was it just like, oh, should we do something different? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I wonder. So we're gonna stop stream here. My throat is all messed up because I've been reading. I need to get some rest. Plus, it's almost bedtime. Okay. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow because I'm still really sick. Well, not really, but I get like dizzy. Yeah, I get really dizzy easily. This cold is like really weird. I've been having random stomach aches. Okay. So we do have someone to raid. That's nice. Alright, people. So tomorrow, if I do stream, it would be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But it is not a guarantee. So I will let you guys know tomorrow afternoon if I will be able to stream. Okie dokie. Let's see. We can raid my friend Normal Mar. What are they playing? What is this? This looks like... It reminds me of Crash Bandicoot, but I think it's called Banjo-Kazooie? Okay. Let's go to them. Alright. I'm gonna go to end screen, and then we're gonna raid into Normal Mar. Bye, guys. See you guys tomorrow, maybe. If not, then I'll see you on Tuesday for the schedule update stream.